Our next presentation is for Jane Rose. I knew you were here somewhere. I didn't spot you back there. Come on up. If anybody loves history, they know Jane Rose. I got to know her because I love history. And we're going to adopt shortly, so this is unsigned at this point, but I'm going to read it anyway. This is what we're planning on adopting. Something to honor you, and you're retiring from our wonderful historical village over here, and we are sorry to see you go. So we thought we would say some nice things about you. Whereas the Friends of Historic Meridian is a nonprofit organization committed to creating and sustaining an active appreciation of local history, and whereas in 2003, Jane Rose was hired by the Friends of Historic Meridian to coordinate the educational programs with elementary schools throughout central Michigan, and whereas in 2005, Ms. Rose's enthusiasm for history and involvement in the Meridian Historical Village prompted promotion to executive director. And whereas in 2008, she worked with the board to build, the board of the Historic Village, to build the village a replica of the 1870s Okemos Methodist Episcopal Church and added wedding coordinator to her list of titles. By the way, I had a niece that just got married there this summer.
I know you did.
Whereas she developed and presented a 4-part lecture series on the War of 1812 and Michigan's active role in that war. And whereas in 2013, she served as the local history columnist for the Okemos Life magazine and authored 13 articles on Meridian Township history. And whereas in 2015, she authored a pictorial history of Meridian Township as part of the Images of American book series. I have several copies of that. And whereas in 2018, she accepted on behalf of the board the award for the best wedding venue in the greater Lansing area. And in 2019, she began her 17th year with Meridian Historical Village in February. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Township Board of Charter Township Meridian that it hereby adopts this tribute to Jane Rose as presented. And we'll keep this for a little while till we get it signed. Can I say that?
Thank you so much. I'm not leaving. You're stuck with me. I'm sorry. The Meridian Historical Village has been a labor of love. Always has been, always will be. I will still be involved. I just want to say thank you so much for this recognition, but there's not a single thing that I could not have done at the village without the support of my board, without the support of Parks and Recreation, particularly Luann Maisner, without the support of this Board of Commissioners. The village would not exist without you. So I have been just humbled in the opportunity to work with over 3,000 children per year, elementary students that come through and they don't even know that there was a world before their iPhones. And the greatest delight that I have is when a school group is leaving and I walk out to say goodbye, and 2 or 3 students will come up and give me a hug. We just opened a world for them. And that's because of you and Luann and her wonderful crew and the board of the Friends of Historic Meridian. So I just want to thank you all for all you do. Thank you.
Thank you for all you did and do and will do. And we'll get this signed and get it to you. All right.
Can I take a picture? I'm sorry.
Oh, sure.
Can we just take a picture of you guys with Luann?
Oh, yeah,
Right
Luann.
Wonderful.
in front of the podium.
Right in front of the podium.
Away from this, we'll block our view.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right over there on that side.
All right.
Pratik's gonna take this photo.
Get the rose in the middle.
There you go, the rose in the middle.
No
Thank
pun
you.
intended.
You can leave me out of it, it's okay.
Thank you.
Great.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jane, for all you do. That's where you were wrong. It's not because of what we do, it's what you do.
You're so sweet.